Welcome everyone to the most chaotic race on Earth. You are sure to see one of the craziest things you've ever seen today, as 40 of the world's greatest drivers are going to try to survive one heck of an obstacle course. The first step is Lid Loop. Lid Loop features many different turns and twists, but it also has many decisions for the drivers to make about which path is the shortest and which route they should take. Then, the drivers will travel to Bede Boulevard. Bede Boulevard seems pretty simple on the outside, but once the drivers get here, it'll get much more complicated for them. At the end of Bede Boulevard, they have to travel through the rainbow and go according to their color paint scheme. Then, the drivers will attack the casino, where the poker chips are going to start to move as they drive through them. Then they'll head to the card table and have to get around that loop before reaching the deadly dominoes. This is the longest portion of the track and also the most difficult for the drivers, as a lot of these dominoes are going to be moving and a lot of them have special effects attached to them that the drivers will have to overcome as they drive through. Then the drivers will travel down Marble Highway, which is exceedingly difficult to navigate as all these marbles will be rolling towards the drivers as they race. Finally, the drivers will head through Legoland. That is the last step in this race before they approach the finish, as they have to drive through Lego Town and go past that iconic Jeff Gordon car on the final U-turn of the race, past the huge Legos to the finish line. We are about ready to get started now. We just need to wait for that red Coke lid to turn green and the drivers will be off. Brad Keselowski's on the pole today, and they're off. Clint Bowyer in second, Joey Logano now up to third, and a whole field flies by. We are racing here at the most chaotic race on Earth. Brad Keselowski and Clint Bowyer are your two leaders, with Jimmy Johnson and Kurt Busch following in third and fourth. Keselowski chooses the inside path, but Jimmy Johnson's middle path is the fastest one. He takes the lead, and Bowyer and Logano get the inside. Keselowski forced outside. He's going to lose a lot of spots again here, as all the drivers on the inside gaining a lot of ground on the drivers on the outside. Oh, Logano gets taken out. He's the first driver out of this race, as Jimmy Johnson leads Clint Bowyer through the second half of Lid Loop. Michael McDowell and Kurt Busch following close behind, and Dale Jr. gets forced into the water bottle trap. A.J. Allmendinger knocks him in there, as Jimmy Johnson and Clint Bowyer are still battling for the lead. We get onto Bede Boulevard. They're going to take the inside line here, save a lot of time by going that way. And the beads are moving. Everyone has to turn around. It's amazing nobody crashed, but all of a sudden Jamie McMurray and Martin Truex Jr. are your leaders. As the beads shifted, they're shifting again now, opening a shortcut. Matt DiBenedetto, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse, Cole Witt suddenly your top four. DiBenedetto in the lead of this race right now. As the drivers begin to approach the rainbow portion of Bede Boulevard, they all have to go down the properly colored path for their cars. Daniel Suarez gets taken out by Hamlin and Timmy Hill. The poker chips are constantly moving here as DiBenedetto continues to lead. Austin Dillon trying to get inside of him for the lead, but he can't seem to do it right now. A lot of underdog drivers in the top five right now, with DiBenedetto, Cole Witt, Ricky Stenhouse, and others up there. DiBenedetto keeps the lead into the poker table, and Austin Dillon clips DiBenedetto. He flips him over. Ricky Stenhouse gets spun out as well. Chase Elliott clips DiBenedetto. Landon Castle gets spun into DiBenedetto. What a rough card table there for DiBenedetto. Cole Witt suddenly your leader. Out of nowhere, Ryan Newman, Danica Patrick is in third right now. Cole Witt, Newman, McMurray, Keselowski taking the shorter way around this loop. It's only wide enough for one car. As they approach the moving dominoes, this is very dangerous here. McMurray gets taken out, and that's going to kind of block up the path, but it looks like everyone can still get through. And now the cars are jumping based on which color domino they pick to hit, and a lot of shakeups in the field now, as that blue domino launches cars much farther than the red. Keselowski suddenly is your leader, with Cole Witt and Danica Patrick battling for second behind him. A shortcut opens up here for Jimmy Johnson, David Reagan, McDowell, and others. Keselowski's still your leader. Danica Patrick now alone in second, with Witt in third. He's going to get inside of her. They're battling tightly for second. Kyle Busch now up to third. We haven't talked about him all day. Neither Kevin Harvick or Martin Truex, who are suddenly up to the front as well. The whole field flies by as they attack Marble Highway. Keselowski's still your leader. Keselowski gets hit by a marble. Danica Patrick is now the leader. Kyle Busch and Cole Witt side by side for second. The field continues to fly by here, as everyone... DJ Kennington gets taken out at the back of the pack. I was just going to say everyone was surviving. Kyle Busch gets taken out, followed by David Reagan. Eric Jones and Ryan Newman get taken out. Danica Patrick and Kevin Harvick enter Legoland as your leaders. Matt Kenseth up to third. He hasn't been here all race. Cole Witt, Jimmy Johnson, and Truex in a four-wide battle, as McDowell and Larson going to cut through that house. McDowell and Kyle Larson suddenly your leaders. As we enter the final turn, Kenseth gets loose, slides up the track. Cole Witt, Harvick, Kenseth, and McDowell battling for the lead. McDowell gets sent into the Legos. Harvick gets spun, and Cole Witt is your winner. out of nowhere, the underdog Cole Witt takes the victory. What a race for Cole Witt. He ran up front a lot. Derek Hope and Ty Dillon wrecked on Marble Highway there at the end. We didn't get to see that. And Reed Sorensen couldn't quite make it through that house. He ends up hitting it. But congratulations to Cole Witt. What a race for the young man, as he will get his first career NASCAR Monster Energy victory. Martin Truex Jr. is second. A great race from Danica Patrick in third. Kenseth and Harvick both with solid top 5 finishes. Elliott Sadler with a great race for his small team to finish 6th. Corey LaJoie with a solid top 10. AJ Allmendinger, Ryan Blaney, Kurt Busch, Casey Kane, they get by in the low teens, and that's all you could really ask for with some of these chaotic races. A solid race from Michael McDowell ends with disaster as he wrecks on that final straightaway, finishing 20th. As you see all the guys who've crashed now, Brad Keselowski finishes 29th, McMurray got taken out, he was 30th, DiBenedetto with the hard hits on the poker table finishes 31st, and then Dale Jr. and Joey Logano, who got wrecked early, finished 39th and 40th. But overall, what a chaotic race. It lived up to its name. Cole Witt gets the victory. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.